Hi everybody, this is James from Eating Our Asses Off, and today we're going to do a Misadventures of the Mister, where I make up a recipe and hope it's good and then force Sabrina to eat it, and we all laugh at her making funny faces. So down here, I am going to try to make some Rice Krispie treats. First are these Melos, which are essentially low-carb marshmallows. Never had them, have no idea what they taste like. I don't even know if they'll melt well enough to make Rice Krispie treats, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. Now, a while back, we did a massive taste test of like 40 different cereals. This was one of the ones that we put in the freezer for a long time. It's the High Key Honey Nut, one of the ones that we enjoyed. So I'm going to melt this down like you would any Rice Krispie treats, and then add some butter in there. And once it gets all melted, throw this in, stir it around for a few minutes, and then put it in a pot and let it cool, and serve it to Sabrina. Or a dish, and let it cool and serve it to Sabrina.
Yikes.
All right, there we go. Peace. Alright, anybody who's made basic Rice Krispie treats know exactly what I'm about to do. 1 tablespoon of butter. And then I'm going to throw in the marshmallows and let them melt down. And then add in the Krispy treats when I take the temperature off. I have no idea if these things melt or how well they melt. We'll find out shortly. It looks like they do melt. You can see some of the residue right here. Got the temperature nice and low, around 4 out of 10. And we'll just let it melt down. It's browning a little bit, which means you're getting a little caramel forming from the candy and the marshmallow and the butter, but that's okay. Turn off the heat. We'll pour and stir and see how it goes in terms of how much to add. I don't know. Wow, you can see that already absorbed a lot of the marshmallow pretty fast. So, that may be all that we add in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take this stuff and pack it into a container. We're using, again, that cinnamon flavor. Honey nut, was it?
Honey nut. Honey
nut, yeah, that's right. And you can just smell that aroma with the vanilla marshmallows too. Because the marshmallows themselves weren't plain, so. Just trying to press this down. It's very sticky. It's always a good sign that it'll hold together when it cools. Trying to push it a little more uniform to balance out this container. But yeah, it smells great. I was afraid of the sugar alcohol that all that would cook out of it, but apparently not. Maybe if anything, it'll tone it down so it's not too overwhelming. And there we go. It's all done. Time to pull out Sabrina's pieces. There it goes. Let's see if she likes it. It looks good. It looks appropriate, like a Rice Krispie. It doesn't feel overly sticky. That's the good news. But let's have Sabrina's point of view on this.
Just know that I love Rice Krispie treats so much that my entire wedding cake was a Rice Krispie treat, so.
Does that make it more likely or less likely to rate it high?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that, like, you know, my opinion should count more than a normal person's opinion because I love them so much. Just saying. Okay.
Oh, nice crunch. How's that for a low-carb Rice Krispie?
Okay. Taste-wise, it's like right there. I would like more marshmallowy texture.
Okay.
It's not enough marshmallow for me.
So I could have doubled the bag count, but still good to know.
But yeah, this definitely, it barely tastes like it's low carb. It's just like a hint of like, it's almost like if you make it with like off-brand Rice Krispies, or it's like, yeah, that's but yeah, it's good. Like, yeah, that's good.
All right. So you heard it here, guys. It's not terrible. Sabrina thinks it's good. Obviously, she is a Rice Krispie connoisseur, so if you are less picky than her, maybe you'll like it more. But in general, she says a little more marshmallow. So there we go. Peace.